Welcome back to Honkai Star Rail, where we are doing the rounds of this place. You don't believe in ghosts? You don't believe in ghosts? Takes me back to SpongeBob right there. I need to watch SpongeBob again. I got Paramount Plus. I can do it. Why didn't he come by today? Unless he's been transferred to another jurisdiction? Not gay. Not gay. Who are you waiting for? An order from the Realm Keeping Commission. Never should have even met, but for an ill-fated moment that brought us together. But don't get the wrong idea. We don't have anything strange going on between us. It's just, I haven't had a chance to see him for a long time, and I can't help but feel lonely without him. My career, my entire future feels empty. If things keep on like this, what's the point of showing up to work again? But then again, if I don't show up, I'll be cut off from him entirely. I'm afraid I'll never get the chance to see him again. Ugh, so anxious.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
Hey, boy, you don't go trying to rip out all the stuffing of that toy. That's not what we do. No. Man. You're not gonna go trying to rip all this stuff out. If you keep trying to rip all this stuff out, then even the mama isn't gonna be able to stitch it all up and fix it. Play with it normally, or you won't play with it anymore. You know how it is with animals. You don't want to have them mess around with things like that, get all that stuff into their body, because it's really not going to end up good for them. And I don't know if I want to be buying any of these. I don't really think I need to, it's just synthesis stuff.
I'm at my wit's end here.
I want to ask you something. Go ahead, I'm just a little distracted with matters of the heart, so it might take a moment to answer. So what is going on between you and him then? There's an old saying on Show, a match in ability is a match made in heaven. I've been pitting my wits and courage against this orderly for 2 centuries, but we've never been able to determine who the winner is. Growing to appreciate one another is nothing short of inevitable. So what's the name of this young orderly then? I think his name is Gunda. Actually, he never used to work in this jurisdiction. He was transferred over for some reason about 200 years ago, and that's when our fates became intertwined. The first time I laid eyes on him, I knew this was no ordinary orderly. He really is one of a kind. All the other orderlies basically turned a blind eye to me, but he's different. He always looked so casual, as if he didn't care about his job in the slightest, but be that as it may, when he saw me, he suddenly spared no effort at getting me back to the Realm Keeping Commission. I get it. He's a natural predator, a natural fighter. All of this inspired me to grow competitive. I vowed to Rainbow Arbiter that I would definitely be the winner in this little cat-and-mouse game of his. I never thought this game would last for 200 years. We've been going at it the whole time, but we enjoyed it. We both enjoyed it. We both knew we had a special connection with each other. It's a real pity that I haven't seen him in the past few days. Where could he have gotten to? Don't tell me he found a better rival than me. Okay. Well, we practically already know what he's doing here.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Just seeing you makes my head ache. I'm the one who's having a headache. Sorry, don't blame me for being so blunt. I'm a healer and your symptoms are as clear as day. My initial diagnosis is your time is quickly running out. This isn't the hubris of yet another long-life species, but even by short-life species' standards, you've already got 1 foot in the grave. Is it really that serious? It really is that serious. You should trust me. However, I've also got good news to tell you. You've luckily met me, because it's not too late. You can still have a long life, 100, 200, or even 1,000 years. There is hope for you. You just have to make a purchase. Oh my god, he's a scammer. You just have to make a purchase of longevity supplements from Nutria Treasures, and you can live forever just like us Xianzhou people. Everyone who uses this loves it. What do you say, want to learn more? Well,
Nutra Treasure's longevity.
that's suspicious. I'm just asking. I don't have any Nutri-Treasure projects on me right now, but you can ask anything you want. Famous products like the Amnesiac Meditation Therapy device are so reliable that you can buy them with your eyes closed. Are you sure there's no tricks involved here? Please don't say that. We'd never engage in sham advertising. We hire testing officers to conduct rigorous product testing before we launch anything. 200 years after our last product, they're still going strong and in great spirits. Don't delay. Aren't you Outworlders all coming to the Xianzhou walkthrough with the express purpose of extending your life? Yeah, I didn't come here to extend my lifespan. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? How can any short-lived species not want to live longer? Once you live to a certain age, you'll find that your limbs aren't as nimble as before, and your memory gets foggy. Then you'll think back of today, how much a great opportunity fell right into your lap, but you played it cool instead, and ignored your health. What's an Amnesiac Meditation Therapy device? You must have heard about these Xianzhou people suffer from the curse of Mara. My throat's starting to get sore. But very few people know that there's actually a cure for it. The 10 Worlds Commission will never admit it, so it's up to people like me to spread the word. The root cause behind Mara-struck is the excessive collection of meaningless memories. Hatred, hurt, and whatever that is, are all unnecessary memories and emotions, and are the main culprit to becoming Mara-struck. So basically, suffering. You suffer so much, you just become a monster. Basically, a lot of people in real life would have done that. Would have already been Mara-struck. Because it's just depression at the max level, I'm guessing. But pretty much Mara-struck is hatred at max level, depression at max level, and pain at max level. With this Amnesiac Meditation Therapy device, you can forget all those excessive negative emotions and liberate your soul from all these burdens. You too can achieve the goal of living out a long life. Sounds pretty unreliable. That's on me. If only I brought it with me, you'd be able to experience for yourself the electric current, stripping away all the negative emotions from your soul. You wouldn't need this clumsy explanation of mine at all. 9 out of 10 people have become paying customers, and the 10th is definitely thinking about becoming mine down the line. That's absolutely nothing to worry about. Yeah. Aw, you scam people, buddy.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star...
I can't tell if it's just become nighttime around here, or if this specific section is just nighttime.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Cultured people love visiting.
You don't believe in ghosts? So, what the hell's going on over here?
What's going on with
What
him?
is that?
Everybody stay back!
Yo, it's Bio, the best healer in the game.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
She looks absolutely adorable, and my hatred for not having her grows. Oh wait, that means I'm gonna be Mara-struck too. I need a doctor, and I need one now.
Don't go easy on you.
That'll take more. You're in bad shape. Try harder.
Leave it to me. Calm your body and mind.
I'm on guard. Ha! A blade of moonlight.
teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
I'm gonna need to see some qualifications.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
And she's gonna say, I have no dad, I have no mom, I've been reborn.
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
I know, you're the best doctor around, and not having you is actively hurting me more and more as the day goes on.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the Lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
So you're still charging us?
Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Oh, can't talk to her.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
Hello, I'm here to collect supplies.
Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here.
Hello, how's the Divination Commission faring?
I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened.
Thanks for everything you're doing.
I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Well, I want to talk to everybody, but I feel like the game is gonna, like, just take me out of here.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Law Fu.
Yes.
Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances. But the Cloud Knights will resolve the issues as soon as possible.
Why does this sound like Jonas Scott, but his voice is higher?
For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
No thanks.
Very well. I still have business to attend to. If you change your mind, come to me anytime.
It just sounded like Jonas Scott, but
Excuse
they
me, miss.
put his piss
Hold
up.
on a moment.
His piss up? Whoa, that's a completely different thing we're talking about. It just sounded like they put his voice up higher.
It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Our help?
You don't remember? You dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. I saw it all. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Oh shit, looks like we got some stuff. Message from Don Hung. Something happened just now. I just arrived at Ciencio. Are you alright? What are you doing on the Ciencio? Is the express okay? What happened? I'll pretend that you replied I'm okay. It's a long story. I am at a Cloudford with a Cloud Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you a little later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. Oh, they want me to unlock Don Hung's story. Huh. Jupiter Free. I'm whatever, Chief Security of the Skyfaring Commission. The Palace of Astrium is running a small event for visitors to better understand Xianzhou. Would you be interested? I'm very interested. What kind of event is it? Oh, is this the event? Skyfaring Commission has a speed tester named Tantan. He hoped that the public could actively participate in traffic management. There are too few attendees because the event is too boring, so Madame Yukon asked me to get help from some people. Okay, I'll go find him. If you're ready, please go find Tantan. Fired? So if we want to know what's going on with Don Hung, we need to swap over to Don Hung. How much time? We'll do the Don Hung thing later, I think.
Family matters are always tricky.
Oh, there is someone still willing to chat with this old coffin dodger. When people get older, they can catch pneumonia just by having a sip of water. Oh, my aching, aging throat. Your body looks healthy. What's this all about? Dear girl, you're far too optimistic. They may not even survive to see a complete recovery. Who are you? I'm Battered. I used to be a judge from the Kelman Republic. My side job was a travel writer, but now I'm just a criminal waiting around for the Skyfaring Commission to reparate me. I want to chat with you. I thought people nowadays are a bunch of heartless savages. Let's talk. Maybe you can learn something from my short life.
Family matters are always tricky.
What kind of country do you come from?
My homeland. The Gilman Republic is a great nation. We have a vast territory and an efficient government, honest officials, and upstanding people. The Gilman Republic was said to be made from nothing but Machiavelli, the trailblazer, when they established the Star Rail, leading my ancestors on their path of exile to their ever-summer paradise. In gratitude for their kindness, my ancestors selected warriors and embarked on trailblazing expeditions that transformed dead worlds into living ones. About a millennium passed since its foundation. We've already seen 17 star systems with a vast territory and rich products. That's why when our nation needs someone like me, a judge.
Family matters are
Shut
always
up.
tricky.
Many planets exist in our ecological environments different from this one. And so the Prime Minister and Council, that is, our government needs judges like me to help ratify laws and regulations tailored to each of the differing local conditions. When I was 20, I graduated from the Royal Academy of Laws, becoming a doctor of the Law of 24.
At the Law of 24.
A year later, I passed the qualification examination to become a judge. I still remember the Prime Minister at the time, Madame Weissenhair, awarding me a medal and encouraging me to dedicate my life to the people of the motherland, just like her. How energized I was back then. The moment Madame Weissenhair placed that medal on me, I felt like a carefree kid again, never to be tired. The fantasy of vitality was so strong. It was only 20 years ago,
Family matters are
when attending
always
the state
tricky.
funeral of Madame Weissenhair, that I realized for the first time that all this would happen to me one day. Too old to handle official duties, too weak to handle continual interstellar travel, I ultimately lie here hopeless on a hospital bed, desperately counting all the things I should have done but didn't. All those people I should have seen but hadn't. That has twisted me into the kind of person I hate most. The kind who's loyal to their degrees, and desires and gives no second thoughts to breaking the law.
You mentioned that you used to be a travel writer.
I used to be a travel log writer. Before coming to Ciencio, I've traveled all over the cosmos, experiencing all the customs and peoples of different star systems. I recorded these travel experiences, in truth, put them into print, and immediately aroused enthusiastic responses. Actually, I have no misgivings. It's not due to any beautiful
Family
prowess
matters
of
are
mine,
always tricky.
but rather because Klimt has always been like that. Any non-fiction writing is enough to arouse an impressed readership. The late Madame Weissenhair once said, whosoever has measured the soils of the motherland with their feet is willing to spill their blood. What she said is true. I've seen new cities rise up the richest planets. I've worked with nomadic herders on the poorest planets. I've seen the sun rise or set on every planet in my own system, and also the ebb and flow of every tide. In places where deserters rage rampant disasters, I've fought against the local beast with the farmers. On frontier worlds, I've survived combat against the antimatter region. But all I've seen is but a drop in the ocean. My journey is not yet complete, but I will die soon with regrets. Am I greedy for longevity? Yes. But I'm greedy for the calling of a
Family
traveler.
matters are always tricky.
It is over. Oh, it is over.
And so you came to Wofu to experience longevity.
Here we are, a quick one, aren't you? But please, let me start at the beginning. When I was in my early 30s, I once went to see the late Madame Weissenhair. I told her I was going to run for Prime Minister. I was still young back then, and brimming with exuberance, but Madame Weisner shook her head and told me, "It's still too early. Go to the human world first." And then I went to the human world and saw the field hospitals on the front lines lacking doctors and medicine. I saw the farmers in the desert struggling to survive. I saw that not every young girl out there got to experience a fair life. I made a lot of promises back in those days, and I've been fighting to keep them to this day. But then I woke up from a long dream, only to discover that I could no longer walk. Wait until you're old and you'll find that your body is like an old grandfather clock
Family
that's gone
matters
wrong.
are always tricky.
At first you'll think it just needs some oil, then the gears will wear out. The mainspring loosens, and the pendulum loses its accuracy. People are just like monkeys riding a unicycle while trying to juggle, while hurrying to catch those 3 balls up in the air. You still have to keep stepping on these pedals to spin the wheel and maintain balance. I'm old and somewhat confused, but I remember every promise well. I'm afraid I'll never have time to fulfill them. That's why I've come to the end show, because I have to be here. This is the only place where I can fight the ravages of time. You go then. Don't waste your time any longer with a criminal.
Calm down, you two. I've seen this thousands of times before, and you're not special. You have the full support of Realm Keeping Commission. If you'd like to get a divorce, register that with me. If you don't want to get divorced and just need some couple therapy from us,
Family
then
matters
just blink
are always
twice.
tricky.
How can you say that? Let's go home, darling. Yeah, how can you persuade people to get divorced from the get-go? Let's leave. Ignore this stupid officer. Oh, that's everything taken care of, then. Oh, wow. Interesting. He really just said, well, you want a divorce? Get to it, bitch. Or are you too fucking pussy to do it? And so they're just like, wow. One second. Alright, I'm Jing Yang from the Realm Keeping Commission, and I'm in charge of general affairs here. Is there anything I can help you with? What can you help me with? I was just asking you that, but you asked me the same thing. Okay. Household registrations, applications, and maintenance of local Xianzhou citizens. Holding of cases such as fighting, wounding with a weapon, theft, robbery, processing census data, demographics, statistics, resources allocation. Yes, you've all done a great job. You're here to inspect our work then? Thank you for taking the time to visit our humble Realm Keeping Commission chancery. But I'm afraid it's currently during business hours, so please do not interrupt for everyday consolations. Do you have anything else? There's something I'd like to ask. Go ahead, I'll do my best to answer. It seems to me that you're the most reliable person in the whole chancery. I'm not at liberty to promptly respond to that question. May I ask, would you like to hear for the informal response from the Realm Keeping Commission officer, or the complaint from a regular staff member? The complaint from a regular staff member? Yeah, your observation is not wrong. If you get lumped in with 2 other lazybones at work, you'll soon become the most reliable around the workplace. It isn't a glorious title, so I can't be very happy about it. I heard the official Daho used to be in the Cloud Knights. That's the official Daho's personal life. May I ask, would you like to hear the formal response from the Realm Keeping Commission, or personal gossip from me? Personal gossip? You don't seem like the gossiping kind, so I'll tell you. Actually, when official Daho was still a Cloud Knight, he saved my life. My admiration of him led me to join the Cloud Knights myself. I worked myself to the bone, and eventually I joined his elite squad. Later on, General Jingyun was worried about him getting struck with early onset Mara due to his constant combat experiences, and hoped to see him accept a sincere position at the Realm Keeping Commission. So why are you here too? I applied for transfer. General Jingyun let me come here and be a minor official at the Realm Keeping Commission. I thought it would be great to help official Daho, but as you can see now, I'm always putting in overtime at chores until midnight, which is far more than just doing a solid for someone. You're behaving a little big for your britches. It's business hours now. You're in Outer World with an inquiry, and I'm an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission. Being disciplined is the expected work manner for a Realm Keeping Commission officer. How would you feel if public officials crack jokes and chat with you during your work hours? Your colleagues sure love to. I will discipline them. Thank you for your attention and support for the work of the Realm Keeping Commission.
'Cause every night I will save your life.